Hello and welcome to Lightning Lads. We are the other part of Lightning Lads. I'm Nathan.
I'm Matt.
And we are going to analyse last night's game and talk a little bit about tonight's game against the Sheffield Steeldogs. So, your opinion on last night?
I think we did a job professionally. We turned up. We got the result. That's the main thing. There was points in the game where I think we could have done better, but again, the result was the main point of that game.
Agreed.
And I think having Tim come in, I think he proved a point and he scored 2 goals. So that was always a good start. He proved what he can bring to the club.
Exactly, I agree with
in
you
that
on
one.
100%.
And yeah,
that was
you were watching on the stream.
Yeah, I couldn't make it unfortunately due to work commitments, but by the looks of what it was like on the stream, it was very end to end, especially in the first 2 periods. I thought it could have gone either way personally, especially in the first. They are very quick on the attack. Bjorkley Nordstrom, just absolutely outstanding player for the Sheffield Steeldogs, and quite frankly, I generally thought we were going to go in losing that first period, but we came out very strong, and we seem to have got. Was it 1-1 we went into on the first break?
1-1 after the first, and I think also we did seem to control most of the game fairly well, and I think their goal well taken by Sommer, but it could have been avoided.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that was the game on a whole. We played well in those aspects. We controlled it.
Agreed, 100%. I feel there are some times where MK struggle to stop these quick attacks, especially against teams like with Walker Sommer. Obviously, during the league, they had Samuel Tremblay and stuff like that, Bjorkley Nordstrom and Finley Ulrich. They are impossible to stop. If they are on the ball, they're ready, and that's it. You know it's going to be hard. But I feel Headley had an outstanding game. To have only conceded 1, a very strong Sheffield Steeldogs, who unfortunately have nothing to play for now in the playoffs, which I think it come to a shock to myself, because I thought they're going to really push for this, as they've done really well this season, especially with obviously coming into this season what was going on to the club. But I have to give my hats off. They played a good game, but MK definitely overtook them in certain aspects of the game.
I think that was one of the worries we had going into that game, is because Sheffield have nothing to play for and it's their last home game of the season, they might just have no pressure and turn up the way we know they can.
Agreed.
And
100%.
Luckily, Headley played a really good game, and while he was a little bit out of position occasionally, I think that's just because of the last couple of games he hasn't been playing. And I think that it came through in the end that we got the win.
100%.
And I think that was just a professional effort. We had quite a few chances, and we probably could have got a few more goals. I don't know how Norris missed that open goal.
Yeah, I saw that, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if he mishit it or he was just looking. Sounds stupid, looking the wrong direction. But it was, I would say, a clear-cut opportunity, but it just didn't manage to go. And I think we've had quite a lot of that this season, unfortunately. But you know what? We're still in the game. We're still in playoffs. We have the opportunity tonight to go through to Coventry, which I think everyone in Milton Keynes wants.
Yeah, close it out tonight, and then we don't have to even think about what's going on in Swindon.
100%.
And in Romford.
Because that is the thing. Romford are technically, is it 2 wins away from? They just need to win this weekend, and then it's a big speed bump. It's going to be hard, because they know if they win tonight, for an example, that they just have to go out there full force tomorrow. And Swindon, yes, absolutely incredible team. Can't stop them on their day. Yeah. But if Swindon want it as bad, they want to finish top. Because I wouldn't say it's an easier semi-final in Coventry.
Well, we don't know from the other side of things. We don't know who you're going to face. Yeah. But it's going to be Leeds, Peterborough, or Hull.
Yeah.
And neither of those 3 teams are really that easy.
No, they all show up, don't they? Leeds this season, last season, well, every season, absolutely incredible. I don't think they've slipped up once.
No.
The players they have, the way they play, outstanding. Peterborough, they have their moments, don't get me wrong, but they are very clinical. You got Luke Ferrara.
Yeah, and Slava hockey always comes through in the playoffs,
Always.
even more so now. So
And Hull.
Yeah.
Whenever we play Hull, it's always a good game. Hull always put on a good game. They score loads of goals. They've got the best up front three, I would say personally, in the league this season. They've got Bobby Chamberlain, they got Sobchak, and they got Svek.
Yeah.
It's,
that line has been on fire most of the season. So
100%. It's absolutely mental to me.
like,
But
Chamberlain's taken on that captaincy role really well, apart from like at the end of the season, obviously.
obviously
against
that
Bristol,
incident happened.
that also is his character.
Yeah, 100%. He is
So.
a feisty, fiery player, but it works for them because he does the nitty gritty. He'll get the puck and he'll play it out. And I don't think any team that is going to get to Coventry, it's not going to be easy for anyone. Everyone's going to be ready for it, and it's a bit of a worry. But at the end of the day, you got to. Well, obviously, I back MK personally, which I think you would be in your team. But you've got to give it to other teams. They are fighting hard for it this year, and it's mental.
I think also when it comes to the Coventry weekend, one-off games, like anyone can beat anyone.
100%.
I back MK to beat anyone on their day, but I also know that other teams have beaten us and can beat us. So
yeah, 100%. That's the
main thing about tonight is getting there.
Yeah, and that is the thing. If we get 2 points tonight, that should put us through. So fingers crossed we get a good result out today. I hope the boys come out fighting. I know Sheffield will come out fighting. They play every game.
Last game of their season.
Yeah, they want to come out with a win.
Yeah.
But hopefully we want that win a bit more.
Play spoilers tonight. See how it goes.
Yeah, 100% agreed. 100% agreed. But
so hopefully we can get through tonight, and then I say the other results won't play effect on that if we win.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? We're through if we win.
Be interesting to see how the rest of the league go over the weekend, and we'll see how the final four shape up.
Yeah, that I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. So hopefully tonight get a win. That'll be lovely, and then hopefully, fingers crossed. Well, obviously I think we will. We'll all be in Coventry. We'll get some videos out. We'll get some stuff sorted for everyone. We'll be posting a bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I say one thing that came out of last night was quite amusing. Between coming back from the second intermission, the Zamboni didn't exactly do its job properly, so they had to get one of the linesmen to sweep up some of the water that was left on the ice. It was quite comedic.
Yeah, 100%. I saw that on the stream. I was a bit confused to start with on what was actually going on, but then I realised, I was like, oh, fair play. But like, it's like little things. I was just like, how does that happen?
Yeah.
But sometimes it does.
I just find it funny that the staff at the Ice Sheffield just were like, yeah, here's the broom.
Crack on with it. You do it. We've done our job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be. That's all I've really got to say. To be fair.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see Shudra back in the lineup tonight. He went off pretty nasty in the first period with an injury, and hopefully he's okay. Fingers crossed he's back in tonight, but if he's not, then hopefully he's on the mend and he's doing all right.
And hopefully he can come back next season stronger, better, and everything, because he's a very, very talented player, and I feel like he is needed in that Sheffield Steeldogs team, because he's clinical, he knows what he's doing, his IQ's incredible, and he's just one of those players. For example, like for Milton Keynes, we've got Rio. You need him. He does the nitty gritty, he gets the puck out, he gets the team flowing again. Same as Carter Hamill, Sean Norris, for example, and other teams around the league have that as well. They have their nitty gritty players that will go in, they'll sort the job out, and they'll come back out and put the first line back on, and then it's game on again. And they're the players you need. And I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, Chudra's all right. Hopefully, fingers crossed he's here tonight, as it would be nice to watch him again before the season ends. But if not,
if it was concussion, then he might have to sit. But hopefully, quick recovery.
Fingers crossed. I hope all the best for him, because it did look quite nasty from what I saw on the stream. Obviously, the camera gets panned away, so you only see kind of what happens in the split second. But I've got all hopes that he's going to be all right, because I wouldn't wish it on any player. No one wants players to get injured. Everyone loves the sport, so that's the main thing, isn't it? I just want him to be on a mend.
Yeah.
But I think that's it, really.
Yeah, I think so. Today, hopefully, we'll have some more videos coming soon. And after tonight, we'll see how the rest of the weekend pans out. We should have some more on the Coventry weekend, regardless of if MK make it or not.
Yep.
We'll be there, and we'll probably be posting a few more things. So stay tuned, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much for watching. Take care.